Hello VC, this is Carsten back again from my analog corner, and this time I want to show you the MoFi pressings I've gotten. These MoFi pressings you probably have seen in Robert C's videos. Hi Robert! I have been drooling about his MoFi pressings a lot lately, and I have kind of been holding up because they are a bit expensive here in Europe, because they have to be shipped from the US. So I haven't gotten around to buying any of these pressings until now, because I've gotten some tax refunds this month. So I thought, if I'm ever going to do this, I'm going to do it now. So I kind of figured what to get, and I wanted a bit of everything, a bit of every decade and in every styles of music. So I did a little research, and then I ordered 4 albums in Germany. And a little story about this is MoFi have this German distributor, and then other German or other shops in Europe can order their records from that German distributor, and then they order them from US. So it takes a little time to get here. So I ordered 4 albums, and I got the answer back that one of the albums I wanted, it was Marvin Gaye, What's Going On. That was sold out. Then I ordered a replacement, and that was out of stock at the moment. So then I ordered the last one, and I'm pretty happy that I did it after all. I'm going to show it now. So yesterday the mailman came, first with all my black sleeves and then with my MoFi pressings, and it looks like this, and it has a little record store sticker on it right there, and the firm I bought it from was this Art Phoenix vinyl, high-end and stuff like that. So let's take a look at it. In this box there were another postcard from Record Store Day that's coming up this April the 9th. I have a hard time pronouncing that. And this also came along, and this is the German distributor with their catalog and stuff like that. So to the vinyl, they had this service that they would open them and clean them up and make sure that the vinyl was all right and things like that. And I figured if I'm going to spend this lot of money on this vinyl, they better be perfect. So, and I'm going to open them after all, so I paid this extra fee to make sure that they are all right. All right, let's start with the first one and have a little background music as well. The first one is by the band, the Brahma Album, I believe it's called. And this album is from '69, and actually this is my birth year, so this album is 45 years old. How about that? And it came in these kind of soft PE album covers. Let's take it out and have a look at it. The vinyl is loose inside here, and I believe most of you know about this band. They were kind of the backup for, they were the band for Bob Dylan in many years, and decided to do something by themselves. So and this is their second album, and they hired this pool house owned by Sammy Davis Jr. in LA, and made a studio in that house, and they made this album, and I think it's absolutely fantastic. They can do everything, these guys. So it's a great album, but let's have a look at the details. And the number is 539. Let's see if it's possible to see that. Looks like this. Wonderful, wonderful album, and this has a bit of country, a little bit of blues and rock and everything. So I figured this was a good candidate for one of my albums. And this is the vinyl. It comes in these extra covers, and then the vinyl. One of the MoFi inner sleeves. Let's have a look at the label. Looks like this. Pretty neat and clean. So the first album was the Brahma Album by the band. And let's just put it up here again for display. The next one is from the 70s. Yes, KC and the Sunshine Band. Maybe some of you think it's kind of a funny choice, but I kind of like this disco funk music, and it has the number 438. And this is one of the silver label pressings. When is this? This is from 75, and I'm going to be doing a little dance, making a little love perhaps, and get down tonight. Here is the label. Looking forward to listening to this. Let's go on with like that. And again, it also comes in one of these extra inner covers. Get down tonight. Get down tonight. Woohoo! Can't seem to get them back in the corner there. Yes, and for the next one, which is from the 80s, Jazz, or like they're called in Europe, and their real name Yazoo, Upstairs at Eric's. And this one is from 82. and also one of the silver label pressings. And this is the number 432. Again a 400 number. Is it possible to see? Yeah, and this is a big part of my youth. I listened to Yazoo and Depeche Mode a lot when I was young, and this was the first album that Vince Clarke did along with Alison Moyet after he decided to quit in Depeche Mode. So a bit of electronic music too. Looking forward to listen to this one. Kind of beautiful. Just like that. And I bet this also fits one of the black sleeves. Yes, and for the record from the 90s, Cohen and his first album, Cohen. Oops. Some great piano rock. I have this on CD as well, and I like it a lot, and I think it sounds absolutely fantastic, so I'm looking forward to listening to this one. And as you probably think, I haven't listened to any of them yet, because I just got them and I've been busy with other things. And this has, it's quite of a big number. It's number 3604. New fantastic record. I'm looking forward to this one. And for the label, just like this. Yes, nice and clean. So these were the 4 records I got from Germany, and actually I got one extra. I was digging in one of the record store I go to, and suddenly one of these MoFi pressings showed up, and it was quite expensive. So I was dancing around this record a lot, and think, what the hell, I'm going to do it. And once again, it's the band and their live concert, Rock of Ages. And this one I have listened to, and when you think about this is a concert recorded in the 70s, it sounds absolutely fantastic. It doesn't sound like a live concert today, but when you think about it, it's recorded in the 70s, and with the gear they had back then, it sounds fantastic. They are really bringing up the different sounds. It sounds organic inside. It sounds real. It kind of sounds you're right there. So I'm pretty impressed by this one, Rock of Ages, and this has the number again, a number in the 440. I am beginning to think if the number 4 is my lucky number. I thought it was 8, but maybe it's 4. Who knows? So, Rock of Ages, and if we should take a look at one of the labels again, it came in one of these extra inner sleeves. And here's the label. Fantastic concept. So yeah, with this album as the 5th one, I'm going to end this, and Robert, I hope you like it, and I'm going to enjoy these records a lot. So thanks everybody, and bye bye.